I thought it was...
Dangle your dick in front of the camera. Because this movie was the cinematic equivalent of a flaccid penis. And no amount of Viagra injected straight into the glands is going to make this thing erect.
Why do you assume I'm flaccid right now?
And I could tell it was starting to clog, and the water kept swirling, and it was getting stuck going down the chute, and I stood above the toilet like this, and I went, swallow it! And it went...
That's how what you got to do sometimes. You just got to tell it. You just got to tell it.
Click subscribe, kids, because the two gaming dudes are doing the Free Guy.
That's what you had to look at your notes to remember what movie you watched?
I had the Adam Project notes up, so it confused me, and this fucking fuckhead. You were going to have to carry this.
Okay.
And I'll explain to you why.
Okay.
My notes for this entire film, I'll show them to you right here. They're just one sentence.
Oh my God, what?
One sentence. It says, what a piece of shit. Does that show up on camera? That's my notes. So. Free Guy, what a piece.
Okay.
Batman, pages of notes. Adam Project, pages of notes. Free Guy, what a piece of shit.
And that was it.
That is it.
Wow.
Charles,
I'm surprised.
There are very few times that I cannot finish a film. I got up and walked out with 40 minutes left.
Really?
37 minutes and some change. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
So you didn't even get to watch Dude?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit. I loved Dude. He was my favorite part of this movie.
I could not get through this steaming, ridiculous fucking turd of a diarrhea. Turd of a diarrhea. I struggled to find things I enjoyed about it. And I'll tell you what they are. There were a couple throwbacks to video games that I thought were cool. Like, okay, there's the Fortnite skydive. That's neat. There's the Grand Theft Auto one van on top of the other van. That's kind of cool. And there's the NPC jumping around in circles for no reason. I recognize that. Oh, look, I know Grand Theft Auto. That's it. This movie's fucking stupid as butt fuck.
I will give you this. It is not an intelligent movie. But I still enjoyed the hell out of it. I watched this and really, really liked it.
Is that why you're wearing the blue Henley like Free Guy?
This is not on purpose. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm just that much of a fan.
I'm not wearing my Poontang t-shirt on purpose, too. You know it sucks when the marketing starts with, from the studio that brought you. That's the first sign that this is shit. I'm so fucking sick of Ryan Reynolds, and we just got done doing the Adam Project, which I was astonished was a good movie. This is him doing the same shtick, and I'm sick of it, in a story that I don't give a fuck about. Who was the protagonist?
The bad guy in this is...
the protag. Who's the hero?
Oh, it's Ryan Reynolds and the girl. Well, Ryan Reynolds and the girl are both...
Not the kid that works at the computer programming shop?
No.
You sure? Because there were two plots. I can't tell which was the A and the B plot. I can't tell.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you either. I mean, they kind of merged together at some point. But there's also a love plop. That's two separate, and then those kind of come together too at the end. I don't know. It's definitely... Everything about this movie gives you that summer blockbuster vibe of we're going to blow a lot of shit up and we're going to make a lot of flashy lights and things are going to happen really fast. Hopefully you'll just gloss over most of it, shut off your brain, and by the end of it you'll go, I saw Mega Man in there, and then you'll be happy. And that shit works on me. It works on me maybe a little bit too well. So for that aspect of it, I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's fast. Shit blows up all the time. It's funny.
It's not funny.
Well, you didn't make it to Dude.
No, I didn't.
I liked Dude a lot.
I mean, Taika Waititi.
Is
cool. He's really good at playing a flamboyant. Hey, I'm so flamboyant that it's funny. He's good at that. But you can't carry a 90-minute film like that, man.
You understand that I feel like Ryan Reynolds is doing this and the Adam Project with all these Marvel people to really kind of cement himself as, hey, I want to be doing more Marvel stuff. I'm going to hang around all these Marvel actors, and they're all going to recommend me, and we're going to all be best buds. And
Sure, yeah, they're gonna milk the shit out of Deadpool as long as they can.
Yes.
Fine. That character fits in Deadpool.
Yeah.
When it's shit like this that they write specifically for him, I think he wrote and produced this himself.
Yes. Well, this and the Adam Project, yeah, he wrote and produced these. And I guess if you're going to write your own movie and you're going to put yourself in it, like does he sit down and go, oh, I don't want to do anything that's going to be too much work. Let's just make this easy. So I play me, and then I tell the jokes that I would normally tell anyway.
He's just such
and
a one-trick.
I just do my thing.
He's such a one-trick pony that it's. We've seen it all. It's the same trick. And you've reached a point now where just writing a new script built around that one-trick pony, it's one-dimensional now. You've done it all. There's nothing else you can do with this one trick. We've seen your one trick. You need a new pony.
I did appreciate the fact that this movie came out when we were just being inundated with sequel after sequel after sequel, or it had to be a part of a franchise. So it was a part of the Marvel franchise, or it was a part of this and that franchise. And I was really sick of those movies. And then this came out, which had nothing to do with anything.
It didn't have anything to do with, like, Wreck-It Ralph and Pixels?
Well, no. Oh, God, it wasn't Pixels. Thank God it wasn't Pixels. It was better than all that, but I don't know. It was just, because it wasn't a part of all these other things that already existed, I had fun with something that felt at least a little bit different.
Okay.
I mean, it had all the things that we've seen before, from Tron and all that. But I don't know. I liked the direction that it took. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. You did not. And that's okay. So we're like this on this one, or like this actually. He thought it was shit. I thought it was
dangle your
okay.
dick in front of the camera, because this movie was the cinematic equivalent of a flaccid penis, and no amount of Viagra injected straight into the glands is going to make this thing erect.
Why do you assume I'm flaccid right now?
I'm not checking. I'm not falling for it again, Charles.
All right, I tell you what.
If I spent money to go to a theater and see this, I would
you'd have been so
burn
mad.
the fucking place down. Burn the motherfucker down.
There have only been like two or three times where Mike has punched me in the face. I feel like if I had taken him to this movie and be like, Mike, you got to come see this movie. It's great. And I trapped him in the theater, that would have been number 4 or 5 where he punched me in the face. With 40 minutes left in the film, too, it'd have been like, hey, Chuck. Oh.
Well, one of those times.
Get up now.
One of those times was part of a sex thing that he requested, so that doesn't really count.
I did ask for it.
Oh, punch me.
You didn't even hesitate either.
No, hard. Do it hard. I couldn't stomach it. I can't. It was shit. Total shit.
All right.
So whatever. Fuck Ryan. I'm done with him. I'm done. It's like Homer Simpson. How many times can you see the same pigtail? Curly, straight. Curly, straight.
You pull its tail straight and it curls right back up again. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Curly, straight.
Your brain doesn't fucking say, okay, what's next? Ooh, shiny object. What else?
I tell you one thing that I'm not happy about, and that's the fact that they're making a sequel for this movie. And I don't understand how. How do you make a sequel for this, and why? Sometimes a movie can just be a movie and then stop. You don't have to make a sequel.
They gotta milk the shit out of everything.
Yeah, they do. Well, this is a Disney property, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
So there you go. If it's a Disney property, milk the ever-living shit out of it. Every character in here is going to get their own side quest TV series, I'm sure, on Disney Plus.
I mean, it was too sucky for Disney Plus. They sent it straight to Netflix.
No, this isn't on Netflix. This is on Disney Plus.
It is? Oh.
This is on Disney Plus, and it's on HBO Max. They put it on both because it's from 2 different studios, so they both got rights to it.
Yeah. Double the shaftage. Great. Okay, I have nothing else.
All right, I got nothing else either.
I'm trying to think how many times I've not been able to get through a film. There have been times when I'm like, oh man, I'm sleepy. I got to pause and we'll continue from here tomorrow. That happens a lot because I fall asleep a lot. But
Sure.
actually just gotten up and said, I'm done. It's 3 times in my life.
I'm trying to think of, and I know I've done it, but I can't think of the movie now.
JFK, Oliver Stone's JFK. We could do a whole episode on that piece.
God, that was an awful movie. Yeah, all right.
Spice World,
Yeah, I did not see that.
Spice Girls movie, and that Adam Sandler. You don't mess with the Zohan. Got up and left, and this is number 4, where I was like, deuces, I'm out.
I gotta think. What movies have I done that to? I know I've done it to at least 2 or 3 movies where I've just shut it off and said I can't, which takes a lot for me.
For you, yeah.
Because I will sit through some garbage. I got to think about it. I mean, I think one of them was like recently, but it was like one of those low-budget Bruce Willis movies. Yeah. And I was like,
who cares?
Nope, can't do this, and turned it off. But
okay, I want you. We're gonna do this intentionally for another episode. I want you to watch the new Spielberg's West Side Story.
oh God.
And I want you to see how long you can get into it. I made it 14 minutes.
All right, I will try.
And we will do a review on the film as far as
as far as we got.
The furthest, whichever one of us got the furthest, we'll go to that point.
Okay, so it'll probably be the first 14 minutes.
If you can make it if you can make it past 14 minutes, I'll be thoroughly impressed with you.
Wow. That's sad, Mr. Spielberg. That's sad. All right, we'll see what happens. You know what? That's what I want to know. If you're still here, hit the comments down below, and I want to know what movies you walked out of. What movies sucked so bad, and you just said
couldn't finish
nope and left or shut it off or whatever. I'm real curious.
Hey.
And not a movie that you wanted to walk out but didn't. Like you definitely did. You shut it off because I wanted to walk out on The Last Skywalker or whatever the fuck that last one was.
Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of the Skywalker.
The last Star Wars.
I mean, it sucks so bad.
Revenge of the Star Wars.
When they're like, quick, ride horses across the deaths of the Star Destroyers, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm out. But I stayed there because I thought, well, it can't get worse than riding horses across Star Destroyers, right? And then it did. So.
A rebel fleet. Outlightning them. Okay, got him.
I spent the last 30 minutes of that movie going, what? Okay, and wait, what? Anyway, all right, we'll catch you in another episode.
If you want to hear our last of the Star Wars, you can go. It's a few episodes back.
It's there, though.
You can find it. You got to hunt for it. But we did the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, my God, was that a
abomination. Turd.
All
right, man.
I
got nothing.
That's it. All right, we'll see you all later. Bye.
Oh, God.